In this section, we'll be covering complex fractions. Now, if you remember, we covered dividing rational expressions. Well, pretty much the same thing. So let's get started. Say I have x over y squared. And it's all over x to the fourth. And that's going to be over y to the fourth. Running out of room already. Now, you may have seen it written like this. X over y squared divided by x to the fourth over y to the fourth. But what we're about to do here is we're about to convert this one, much like we would do this one, to a multiplication problem. So what we're going to do, and I'll just write it down here, x over y squared times, okay, we flip this fraction, y to the fourth over x to the fourth. See that? That's just like the way we did this problem right here. Okay? This just happens to be another way of writing that. And they call that a complex fraction. So what we need to do here is, looking at this one, we just multiply the numerators together, multiply the denominators together. So this just becomes x times y to the fourth over y squared times x to the fourth. Now, we need to look at what's in the numerator and what's at the denominator. And normally I've been putting like x over x to the fourth. So it's, you can see it a little bit better, I guess I should say. And y to the fourth over y squared, but we're all grown up now, so we don't have to do that. We have 1x in the numerator, 4 in the denominator. So that's going to leave us, if we subtract that 1 out of the denominator, that's going to leave us with x to the third. Now technically, remember, you would take this x down into the bottom, and you would have that, right? You'd have x to the negative 1, and 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so that'd be x to the third. All right, let's take a look at, we have y squared, so we're going to take that to the numerator, and that's going to become, I'll just write it here, y to the fourth times y to the negative 2. Okay, so then that just becomes 4 minus 2 is 2, so that becomes y squared in the numerator. All right, and I guess got a little crazy with that. Okay, so we're trying to skip some of those intermediate steps, or we end up spending a lot of time working one problem. But if you've been following me up to this point, you should have already gotten this stuff. So like I said, this section here is just like when we, the section on multiplying and dividing rational expressions. So we have 4x squared over 3y cubed. And that's all over 2. Okay, so let's rewrite this as 4x squared over 3y cubed. All right. Now, we got to pretend there's a 2 over 1 right here. A 2 over 1. So what do? We flip it. So this becomes 2. Whoops. We got to flip it. So this becomes 1 over 2. Okay, 1 over 2. And I guess I'm just going to go over this again. Let's just get rid of that. I should have probably done this first. Remember this, and we already covered this section. So this guy here can be written as divided by 2. 4x squared over 3y cubed divided by 2. But what do we do here? Now remember, let's pretend this 2 is over 1 here. What do we do? Well, that 2 over 1, we just change our operation, make it multiplication. That 2 over 1 becomes 1 over 2. Okay? All right. What do we got? We got a 2 down here in the denominator. We have a 4 here, so that 4 can be changed to 2 because this 2 here goes into 4 2 times. So it doesn't look like we're going to be doing much here on simplifying. It just becomes 2 times x squared over 3y cubed. Okay, 2x squared over 3y cubed. All right, where are we at? 7 minutes? Okay, I think we're going to just keep it there. And remember where you can find us. And I'll see you in the next problem.